My bias pick is going to be Joe Mazzulla.
He sucks, bro.
He doesn't suck.
He sucks.
He's a good coach.
He's a bottom 8 coach.
He's learning from his mistakes, and for that,
he's a bottom 8 coach.
I respect
He's a
that.
good coach.
He's a bottom 8 coach.
When we win a championship, why don't you
Bottom
apologize?
8 coach in
You'll
the
win a
league.
championship, and I can guarantee you he'll be the 10th reason you win the championship.
Riv, that's irresponsible. That's irresponsible.
It's not. I think he's a
We
bottom 8 coach.
we were top 2 offense, top 2 defense last year.
Okay.
How many
Bottom
coaches are
8?
better than Joe Mazzulla?
Right now, you just said 22 coaches.
Okay, let me rock up. Hold on. Let me cash it. Matter of fact, you got
I got you. I'll name it.
Let's lock it on bum ass.
He just got disrespectful.
I don't care what he says.
Nick Nurse,
Nick
I'm going
Claus.
Nick.
JB Bickerstaff,
JB's better.
JB.
Tom Thibodeau.
Thibodeau is better. That's a close one, but Thibodeau's better.
Is Jock Vaughn better?
No.
I need to see more.
Eric Spoelstra,
Yes.
Clears.
Quinn Snyder,
Yes. That's
Billy
fine.
Donovan.
Is that a lock? Quinn Snyder's.
Quinn Snyder, it's comfortably
Okay.
better than Joe.
That's
Billy
fine.
Just a
Donovan.
reminder, Missoula took over this job 2 days before the season started last year. Went 7 games to the ECF.
Didn't
Best
Jock
player.
Vaughn do the same thing?
What?
Jock Vaughn
What?
was great with the
He's an
Nets.
assistant, and then he just
When
randomly
he took
became the
over
head
the
coach.
Nets.
And they went to the ECF.
No, they didn't go to
No,
the ECF.
he lost Kevin Durant and Kyrie,
I know.
but they turned into one of the best defenses in the world.
Jock
did.
Vaughn's a good coach.
The
Yes.
Celtics were a top 2 defense.
So
in the
far we
league.
have 5. Billy Donovan,
Nah, they're in the same tier.
Rick Carlisle.
Rick's better.
That's 6.
Rick is better.
Steve
Glad you guys woke
Clifford.
up to that.
Nah, he's better.
Mike Malone.
Mike's better.
That's 7. Taylor Jenkins.
I would take Jenkins.
That's
Taylor.
8.
Mhm.
Mike Brown.
Mike's better.
That's 9. Frank Vogel.
Frank.
That's 10. Tyronn Lue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's 11. Steve Kerr.
of course.
That's 12.
I don't even know if you believe that.
Darvin Ham.
Darvin Ham?
Yes.
I would say yeah,
Chris Finch.
Wow,
was close.
really?
Why is Darvin Ham over Joe Mazzulla?
because he can make adjustments that actually work.
Why don't you think
He
Mazzulla
did
made
make some adjustments in the
in
playoffs.
the
Yeah.
Philly
His
series.
adjustments don't work, and he doesn't make adjustments like that.
We made adjustments to the double big lineup, or out of the double big, whichever way it was.
It was
round
basically
2.
let's hope and pray Jason Tatum can save us, which is what he did.
Who's the next coach?
Steve Kerr.
You said.
We
Steve
said
Kerr.
Oh, no, Darvin
You're
Ham.
on Darvin Ham
After
first.
him.
Chris Finch.
I think Chris is slightly better.
Why?
Slightly better.
Why?
Interesting.
Why? Why is Chris Finch a better coach?
You
than
know,
Joe
I'll put
Mazzulla?
him in the maybe. I'll put him
Okay.
in the maybe. I'll put him in the maybe.
Okay,
I'll put him in the
Riff.
maybe. That's fair. Yeah, I'll put him in the maybe.
Jason Kidd.
Kid.
Mark Dano.
Why?
Comfortably.
Again, why?
No, I'm not. If I'm saying it, I'm just saying it. That doesn't
This
mean
was
it's
this was the
comfortable.
11 seed last year with Luka Doncic, by the way.
I don't think that was Kid's fault though.
I don't know. He's supposed to be
Okay,
this
fine.
defensive guy.
We'll throw Kid in the maybe. We'll throw Kid in the maybe.
Mark Dano.
Okay, see.
Joe Mazzulla's got a lot more playoff wins than a lot of these guys are naming, man.
Oh, he has
I
more
don't know,
playoff wins
man.
than OKC.
I'll say I give him a lot of credit for
OKC
the
was a top
defensive
12
scheme
unit.
that he had last season. They knew that they didn't have that big presence. That he made it.
Give
a
me
point of
Mark,
emphasis.
man. Fuck what
That's
Dell's
not a-
talking about.
It's not a bad opinion.
Keep going. That's 12.
It's not
right?
a bad opinion.
Greg Popovich.
Of course.
Ime Udoka.
Oh my God, Riv! I'm gonna have to apologize.
Dells, who do you think?
Who's the coach for the Jazz? I'm forgetting his name right
Oh,
now.
Will Hardy.
Will Hardy, ex-Celtic. I fuck with Hardy.
You think Hardy's better too? I know
I
you
want
do.
to say that. I want to say all that.
Riv,
What are we
I
at
can't
right now?
believe it.
15?
I'm
You're
at-
15. Yeah.
All right, maybe
Are
not.
we at
All right.
15?
Maybe I was like 2 numbers off.
Yeah.
Took over the head coaching job 2 days before the season.
You know what
went to
that-
the East.
you know what
they
that
were
gives me-
they were a twisted Jason Tatum ankle away from potentially going back to the
You shouldn't have
championship.
never been down 3-0.
Riv, you know what that just reminded me of, bro?
Should the Bucks have been
You're cooking. That's why I got fired.
You know what that reminded me of?
first round? It's different. It's different.
Ironic,
That's like 19 names. Is this coach better? Monty Williams.
of course.
I would say Monty, yes.
Monty's better. You know what that reminded me of? Way back in the day, ironically, we were talking about the Ben Simmons clip. The clip right after was the clip I'm about to talk about. When you said, I think I can name 15 guards better than Kemba Walker. And I said, if you can name 15, I'll give you $5. That's what it just reminded me of.
That was when he was washed up.
Oh, yeah. And I was just like, well, I'm going to have to give you 5.
This was Celtics, Kemba.
Yeah.
This might have been after. Like,
Nah,
he
this
was about
was-
to leave.
But that was when he went to the Knicks, I think.
Because his
Say,
first
after
year,
the
he was
Celtics,
good.
he was done.
No,
His first year
no,
was
that
Celtics.
was.
He was good.
I don't think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the. I
That
don't
was
think
it,
that
though.
was the when he was with the Knicks. I've been on
So
the
it
show
might have
for
been
a
like
minute.
year 3, year 2 Boston.
Once his like knees and shit were cooked or whatever.
Missoula's
No,
probably
because-
bottom 8, bro.
Because remember, it was Kemba and,
we were at 15. How we go from 15
Question.
to bottom 8?
was it Kemba and Tatum
Oh,
the,
he was
the
at
year that
17 right
Kemba,
now. We have 3 maybes.
the year that
Because we
the
didn't say Will Hardy. Who, Ime or Joe? Honestly.
Give me Joe.
You know Ime's better. You know
a
Ime's
loyal,
better, Dehls.
yo, I was about to call you the N-word. You a loyal dude. I respect that. You got to take your guy. I respect that.
I'm
Dehls.
taking my guy.
I like Will better.
Nah, that's 20 teams though, because just off like team
and I'm not,
names,
and we
not
got
coaches.
new guys, so I'm not going to name the new guys.
Sixers, Nick Nurse. Cavs, JB Bickerstaff. Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Heat, Eric Spoelstra.
Is Thibodeau better?
And when y'all keep counting? I'm at 4 right now, by the way. Quinn Snyder,
Listen,
Hawks.
I'm not
These are
keeping
just the
track.
ones that Riv said they are better than. Rick Carlisle, Pacers. Monty Williams, Pistons. Nuggets, Mike Malone. Grizzlies, Taylor Jenkins. Kings, Mike Brown. Suns, Frank Vogel. Clippers, Tyronn Lue. Warriors, Steve Kerr. Darvin Ham, Lakers. Chris Finch, Timberwolves.
No, I put that in the maybe. I put that in the
You
maybe.
put the maybe?
Yeah.
You said Mark Daigneault's better, right?
Yes.
Or was it-
I
okay.
took him.
He took Jason Kidd as well.
No, I'll put that in the maybe. I'll put
Okay.
that in the maybe.
Will Hardy.
Yeah, I
Ime
took Will.
Udoka.
17.
Willie 17. Willie Green.
I can't be mad because like
Willie Green.
Oh, Greg Popovich. You got to put Greg Popovich.
I can't be mad because like 10 of those or more have like championships
Yeah.
or been to multiple
Willie
finals. Like I
Green is
can't be
interesting.
mad.
That is
He's a
interesting.
He's a good. I
Yeah,
like.
he's an
I like-
interesting.
He's a
one.
good coach.
It sucks because he never has his team to fully implement. What
I
he
don't
wants to
disagree,
do.
but they did make the play in 2 years in a row.
I don't think Steve Clifford's a bad coach either. He's done
You
he's
lost
done
him.
good with underwhelming rosters.
I don't think
He has.
What does Joe Mazzulla have to do to not be a bottom 10 coach in your eyes? Because the roster's so good that they could have the best record. They
Right.
were the second best record in the NBA.
No, you're
top
right.
2 offense, top 2 defense.
Did you say
game away
Mike
from the
Malone?
finals, and we're like
Yes.
bottom 10.
You're right.
So
no, you're right.
what does he have to do?
it's
Win a
hard-
chip?
It's hard for a coach in that predicament to show that he can actually coach. But I think with him, like you mentioned, you made a good point. Like a lot of the guys we named are established.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like he's probably not getting past 10 or 12 of those guys unless he has like either a ring or a couple years of experience. But I just like for Will Hardy's an example. I like his schematics better. I like the way he just schemes up his players. I like the way he puts his players in position. I like it. I like the way he does things in Utah. So Joe Mazzulla is he's so regular.
If Will Hardy didn't leave for the Jazz, I have a hard time believing the Celtics would
He
have
would've been-
rather
he would've been your
Joe
guy.
Mazzulla than Will
Because
Hardy.
he was our top assistant, you know?
he was ahead of Joe, so why would
Yeah.
he not be better? Just off that alone. Come on, buddy. It's nice. You got a bottom 10 coach, but the top 3 roster in the world. It's okay. You can live with that.
It's not as crazy as I first made you out to be. So I just want to apologize.
No,
for
once
that.
you throw out a
Yeah,
number,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
wild number.
Chris
But then when you
fucking
really,
Finch.
hey, listen,
It-
I took that back.
It
now.
wasn't bottom 8, but it was closer than I was expecting.
Chris Finch would unlock y'all offense, bro. Chris Finch is an offensive coach.
Were we not the number 1 offense in the league last year? We were number 2 defense. I think we were number 1
No,
offense.
the Kings were the number 1 offense.
Nuggets.
No, I think the Kings were the number 1 offense last year.
Was it the Nuggets or the Kings?
What are we basing it
The
off?
Kings were number 1
Offensive rating. Okay.
I was
so
doing the
Yeah,
offensive rating.
okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm saying, what are we basing it off? I think
That's all that really matters. Offensive rating.
Celtics were
defensive
top 5.
rating. Yeah.
Celtics
They
was
sh-
definitely,
they definitely
finished
should be
up. They
top
were
five.
like a scorching hot in the beginning of the year.
We started off like 20 and 2.
Yeah,
But their
We're getting
shot
ready.
diet and volume is very one dimensional though.
Yeah, that's why they weren't gonna. It was never gonna last like that high. They were on like a record pace.
Clutch player of the year. Who y'all got?
Jalen Brunson.
Steph Curry.
Jalen Brunson was 4th in clutch points last season.
number 2 offensive rating behind the Kings.
That's pretty great.
Who's third?
Sixers.
Who's
Oh,
four?
where the fuck were the Nuggets?
The Knicks.
Who's 5?
The Nuggets.
Okay.
Who's 6?
Dallas.
God, who was 8?
8. Dallas, Hawks, Cavs, Utah. Warriors were 10.
Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Jesus Christ.
All right, so my clutch player of the year is going to be Jalen Brunson. He was 4th.
Blame Clay.
Yo, Rev, you can shut up
I'm
while
so
I talk,
sorry,
bro. You're actually
that just aggravated me. My bad.
Jesus H. Jalen Brunson, 4th in clutch points. Shot 51% in the clutch as well.
Bro's milking Jalen Brunson.
He was amazing last year. So that's my clutch player of the year.
I'm gonna go with Dame. You know the whole freak time. All the eyes are gonna
Freak
be on
time
him.
is-
He's got the cool
Freak
fourth
time is
quarter
hard.
celebration.
I like
So I think he's gonna have all of the
Let's
hype,
try
all
to
the
find
social
out.
media buzz to get it.
My clutch player of the year is going to be Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic, in order for the Mavericks
And you had
to win
issue with me
games,
saying Jalen Brunson.
he
huh?
has to be one of the clutchest players in the league, and he has to lead the Mavericks to victory. And I think this year is going to be the year.
He's not clutching than
It's
Kyrie.
either Luka Doncic or it's Kyrie Irving winning clutch player of the year, in
Alright.
my opinion.
Oh, it's gonna be a map though. Lock
Gonna
it
be
in.
a map.
Lock it.
It's going to be a Maverick.
Mine's a Steph Curry, man.
You need to get a Warrior in here somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
I had to fit
I
one in
fuck
because
with
I
that.
couldn't fit him with the other spots. The Warriors gonna be a lot of close games. Steph is
Really?
he already gave you the vibes of what he's gonna do this year. So
He was on some shit. Yeah.
he took it personal
That was tough.
that shot was insane.
on De'Aaron Fox
Yeah, that shit was nuts.
from deep. That was crazy.
It was tough.
You got a little bro, your little bro. You know.
I respect that.
LeBron knows. LeBron knows.
My God, Lord knows.
Yeah.
Lord knows.
A little bro, you little bro. 50 game 7, and then come into preseason 30 game winner. So you gotta let them know, remind them like, don't ever forget. Like I'm still big bro.
You know, I'll never ever ever forget, man. When they took victory laps going on 2-0, man, they really put full on montages of you, man. They put full on montages for you.
That tweet banged. That tweet banged for sure. That's why I needed the Warriors needed to win that.
Yeah.
Tweet
Nah,
banged
that's
for
actually
sure.
why I actually
had that
was
bookmarked?
thrilled.
Yeah, I did say it. I saved
That
it.
shit killed me, man.
Up 2-0, you know.
The series win was when they were up 2-0.
Yep. They were screaming, yelling, hollering.
And then
yeah,
Draymond
Red.
got suspended, and they still lost.
Every Kings account at me, dummy, idiot. I was like, all right. Went home, won the 2 games. They could have won game 4 if Harrison Barnes was clutch.
What were the vibes in your room? Because I know how you like to watch the Warriors. Once
Yeah,
you went down 2-0,
I like to
what were
watch-
the vibes in the in
So the
Riz's
way I
room?
like to watch Warriors games is I
Man,
turn
they never
everything
lose
off.
this shit.
I go on D&D. I watch the game in my room. I was heartbroken. Game 2, I was like, fuck. Like, you know, we just lost. I was talking mad shit. I was like, yeah, Wiggins could lock up Fox. Steph's going to kill. Clay's going to kill. Like, it looked really bad. So going home, I'm like, all right, we are great at home. We can win 2 at home. What the fuck is going to happen when we go back to Sacramento? And then when we won game 5, I'm thinking like game 6 is over.
Yeah, losing game 6 was
Game 6 got our
nuts.
ass whipped. I was like, fuck. I was sweating again. Like game 6 was probably, I felt the same way about game 6 as I felt game 1 in the finals when we played Boston. I
We
was
just
just
got-
equally as
yeah.
heartbroken. I was sitting there crying, punching walls. It was really upsetting.
Yeah, that once the Celtics went down 3-2 to the Sixers, bro. Oh my God, I was in hell.
How about down 3-0? I would have been.
Yeah,
I was
that's it.
vomiting.
That was me when we were down 3-0. I was like, yeah, we're fucking done.
3-0. That was definitely.
Now you
tough
were in
too.
playback losing your mind.
You heard Draymond though. Draymond said, the Kings gained our respect. And that's
100%. They gave my
Gained our
respect. I have them as a playoff team. Let me say that. Playoff
I have
team.
them as my number 2 team in the
A
Western
lot
Conference
of
right now.
people, like I've been seeing a lot of Western Conference standings. A lot of people have the Kings as like 7, 8, 9.
Because they didn't make a move. People are very
I get
over
it.
A lot of people have the Kings missing the playoffs.
Yeah,
I
I've seen a
think,
couple.
Zach
I've seen a
Lowe
couple 11 seeds for
has
the
missing
Kings
Is
too.
it crazy to think they can, though?
No, I
There's
think
a lot
the
of
West
good
is
teams in the
stacked.
West.
Continuity's there. Mike Brown showed just won Coach of the Year. Like I have a hard time having them as an 11 seed. That means you think the Wolves are going to be
I
better.
think I
OKC
can
is
see
gonna
them
be
being
better.
a 17 losing in the play-in, though.
I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
valid.
Like outside of the Lakers, Suns, and Nuggets, I think the West is up for grabs.
Yeah, any team could beat any team in,
Agreed.
in all that tier.
I just think the Kings are the definition of a regular season team, though. That's
I don't
really what it
disagree
comes
with
down
that,
to.
yeah.
They're just matchup dependent in the playoffs. It just depends who they face.
Oh, no. When it comes to the playoffs, you fade.